Okay, so a big good evening and welcome to MMTV Volume 7. I'm Dave Sweetmore and this is our 7th edition of, without a doubt, the best programme on television. You may have noticed we're not actually in our normal home of Marley Mancunia Studio in Miles Platting. We're at a brand new venue tonight. We are on tour. We're at Salford City Boxing Academy. Coming up tonight, playing live a little bit later on, they are back. Alias Kid are going to be live in this boxing ring, which is our stage tonight, a little bit later on. We've also got James Holt playing live as well. We're going to be talking to Gary Booth a little bit later on, who runs this amazing boxing academy here in Salford. We're going to be talking to former European lightweight champion boxer John Murray. We're going to be introducing Coco and Gino to tell us about their brand new project. And if you'd said at the beginning of the year a few weeks ago, when we came into 2019, I was going to be stood in a boxing ring with a British heavyweight champion, Hughie Fury, I wouldn't have known how to take that, but we are. Hughie Fury is going to be live on MMTV 7 tonight. We're also going to be talking to Sean from Alias Kid a little bit later on about our chosen charity tonight, which is Mine Safe. But to start the night, it is MMTV 7. Thank you for tuning in. Please do share this if you're watching on social media. Let's get as many people watching as we possibly can. To start the night, studio audience, will you please put your hands together and welcome Cold Water Swimmers.
She's a natural born leader, one of life's deceivers. Some say attractive, with a line of disciples. She's falling apart. She's falling apart. I know him, he lights up the room. His soul is dark as doom. Friends wanna see him, he's thinking things over. His friends wanna see him, he's thinking things over. Over and over, yeah. She's a natural beauty. She doesn't need all this stuff. She's the shining example of not very much. Falling apart. She's falling apart. She's falling apart. She's falling apart. Yeah, my mind won't switch up. Yeah, my mind. Yeah, the lights won't go out, go out, go out, go out, go out. Think you could be her, you don't even know her. You think you could be her, you don't even know her. You think you could be her, you don't even know her. You think you could be her, you don't even know her, yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Full of fakers, makers, room shakers. Everybody knows that it's true. Opened up the box and let the chaos out, just to see what you would do. My friend says it's a game, I don't feel lucid. I'm on a ride, I can't stop. Don't think I'll get up. Get up. Time is asking why, and the time it takes for you to blink an eye. The world's all changing, everyone's moved on, and the time it takes for you to say goodbye. news feeders, poison in the water we drink. I know we shouldn't do this, we come across as reckless. I don't really care what you think. It's pointless asking why, and the time it takes for you to blink an eye. The world's all changing, everyone's moved down, and the time it takes for you to say goodbye, and the time it takes for you to say goodbye. Not feeding you home, the stealing you home, the selling you stuff. It's time to stand up. Stand up. It's pointless asking why. Time it takes for you to blink an eye. The world's all changing, everyone's moved on. And the time it takes for you to say goodbye. And the time it takes for you to say goodbye. And the time it takes for you to say goodbye. And the time it takes for you to say goodbye. Thank you so fucking much. To tell you this is our first birthday. Happy birthday to fucking us. And to play in a boxing ring is fucking magic. Thank you so much, Carl, Anton, and everyone at MTV. Fucking love it. What do you think you'll be in 5 years' time? What do you think you'll be in 5 years' time? Still sat in the same job, still sat in the same wars, still making the same mistakes again and again and again and again, yeah. What do you think you'll be in 5 years' time? Will life be one long holiday? Will you suddenly find what it is that makes you tick? Or will you drown under the weight of it? Replaced by robots within. Replaced by robots within. Replaced by robots within. Replaced by robots within. What do you bring to the party? How does it feel now you're obsolete? Humming by your kilowatt wall, tracked by your mobile phone. No future, no future, no future, no. Replaced by robots within. Replaced by robots within. Replaced by robots within. Replaced by robots within. Thank you so fucking much. Thank you, MMTV. Thank you, we've been the co-host with us.
There we go, let's hear it. Manchester Punk at its best. We make some noise for cold water swimmers. Come on. Okay, this is MMTV Volume 7. Chris, before you shoot off, mate, just tell us about some gigs you've got coming up. I know you are doing the You're Not Alone Festival on the 30th of March. Have you got any other gigs coming up, Chris?
Yeah, we're doing, the 30th. We're doing one in Northwich on the 11th of April. And we've got a new single out, so it's all good.
Listen, we'll look forward to that, yeah? We make some noise. Cold water swimmers, nice one, Chris. I'll see you in a bit, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so this is MMTV 7. We are in a brand new location. We're at Salford City Boxing Academy, and we're over here, we're over this way, we're all over the show. We please welcome to tell us a little bit about the academy, the gang leader, the man behind this amazing academy, Gary Booth. Come on, Gary. Here he is. I was going to say make yourself at home, but this is your home, innit? Come on. Right, so MMTV 7, like you say, if you are watching at home, please do share this, get everyone watching. We're not in our usual home. We normally do it from Marley Mancunia Studios in Miles Platted. Tonight we're on tour. We're at Salford City Boxing Academy. This is the man behind this amazing building, what we're in tonight. This is Gary Booth. Gary, tell us a little bit about the academy, the history of it.
Yeah, we've been going for about 12 years now, and basically we're just helping kids along with their lifestyle, with their life, getting them off the street, getting them busy. Yeah, so keeping them out of trouble basically, stopping them from smashing windows and stuff like that.
It's pretty amazing what you're doing, and over the last 12 years you must have changed a lot of kids' lives, do you know what I mean? What you're doing, you know, deserves a lot of respect, and we have a lot of boxers on the MMTV show. What are the plans for the future? Is it to keep it going? You know, have you got any plans for the future for the gym?
Yeah, we're putting on a lot of amateur shows. We've got a skill show in here on Saturday. Basically what it is the kids don't win, they don't lose. They're from 10 to 15 years of age. And like I say, they're in a competition. It's a big life skill, and then they move on to the proper bouts. And we've got a show on the 2nd of March at the High Earlham Social Club. And after that, what we aim to do is we aim to coach and teach them. Obviously, the most important things about boxing is not to get hit. And so from there on, we try and school them and get them to a level where they're ready to turn professional. So we've got a show on the 9th of March. We try to train professional fighters. So and I do the promotions with VIP boxing. So the kids can, you know, they've got a goal to turn professional and earn a living out of it. You know, obviously, there's a lot of hard work goes into coaching the kids, and a lot of patience. And some of them, you know, I was talking to John before about, you know, you can teach them all the stuff under the sun and the coaches and stuff like that. And sometimes you just leave you and go somewhere else. But we've given them a base, we've given them a platform to do good in their life, hopefully.
So how many kids at one point do you have in this boxing academy? Like, how many kids do you have during the week? Do you have a number at the moment of how many kids that come in each time?
Yeah, we've got about 30 carded children from the age of 10, up to 16, 17. We've only got a couple of adults. So we teach them, we coach them from the age of 5. So we just make it fun. We have like a little Rocky class. Teach them the fundamentals of boxing, and then obviously they move on to a better class, which is a beginners and development class, so they can try all the skills out and whatnot, and hopefully they can grasp the way forward to box, you know.
If anyone's watching MMTV at home and thinking, yeah, I won't mind getting involved with that, I know some kids that want to get involved, it is a great place you've got. How do people get involved with this academy? How do people get involved and come and see you?
Basically, we're based in Earlham. It's we're called Salford City Boxing Academy. We're on Facebook, so if you want any information regarding times and classes and etc., just get yourself on Facebook and have a look at what times we work at. And like I say, we cater for everybody. There's no nobody's different from anybody else. We all get put in the same mold. We all born the same. No matter how much money you've got, how much money you haven't got. we're here to help, and we're here to go forward, add on basically. You know.
Since we've been doing MMTV in the world of boxing, I've met some pretty amazing people. You're one of them. You're changing kids' lives in this area. Keep up the good work. The man behind Salford City Boxing Academy, make some noise. Gary Booth. He said to me that was scary. You've seen him. Listen, we are going to continue with the boxing theme. Obviously, on MMTV, it is all about entertainment and sport. What we'd like to do now is introduce you to the former British lightweight champion boxer, John Murray. Come on, John. Listen, cheers for joining us on MMTV. For those watching at home that perhaps aren't as mad on boxing as a lot of the people in here, you're the former European lightweight champion boxer. You were a professional boxer for over a decade. Check this out, right? 36 professional fights. He won 33 of them. Some record, that, innit? Your first pro fight, I'm going to take you back a few years now. He gets the knockouts in. I want to take you back if I can. Your first professional fight was in 2003 in Huddersfield against Peter Buckley. You'd gone from being an amateur boxer, then all of a sudden your life changed and that was your first professional fight. What do you remember about that fight?
It was a very, very memorable fight for me, because you know why? Because I only started boxing when I was 15 and I turned pro at 18. When I turned pro at 18, I was the youngest pro in the country. And I boxed a kid called Peter Buckley. And Peter Buckley is one of the most experienced journeymen in Britain. He had over 300 fights and a very, very good fighter. And I ended up having a fight with him. And for my first pro fight, he sort of schooled me through the first pro fight. I remember, like, I was having fights with him. He was like, all right, son, slow down. All right, kid, don't hit me that hard. You know what I mean? And I remember that was the first time in a fight where I got hit with an headbutt, because normally we wear head guards as amateurs, so your heads don't clash. But I remember clashing heads with him and he put me right in the face, and I was properly dazed off it. But after the fight, he said, "Tell you what, John, you're one of the best fighters I've ever boxed." And I thought, see who wins. And that's basically the way you used to fight. Everyone used to say my defence was shit, but you know what? You can't go out dancing in the rain without getting wet. And I used to stand toe to toe with him, man on man. You hit me, I hit you. Last man standing is the winner. And I started to suffer. I mean, I had double vision for about like 4 or 5 fights in my career, and every time I got a shot in the head, both my eyes would go bloodshot very, very severely, and my eyes would start streaming, watering wise. But I used to go to I used to have a medical. So yeah, eye test and that, and they go, what's that say? I go, A, B, C, D. They go, what's that say? The other eye, I go, A, B, C, D. But the other eye, I couldn't see a thing, you know what I mean? But you black it because that's the career I chose, that was the life I chose, so I had to carry on doing what I had to do to do what I did. And as it got later and later in my career, you know what I mean? Like the last couple of fights that I had, I would do drug tests after the fight, and I would be pissing blood. I mean, my body was worn down, I was beat up, and considering I was 18 when I turned pro, the youngest pro in the country, by the time I finished I was only 30, 31, but I was a very, very old beat up man, you know what I mean? But wait, I'm game as fuck, and I'll fight anyone, anywhere, anytime, any place. You just say a date, don't matter if I've been on the piss for 3 weeks, and I wake up in the back of the fucking boot of a car and I go, ah, John, you got to be in the gym today. I go, right, where is it? How much is it? It don't matter, because I'm going to fight anyone, anywhere, anytime, and that's it.
You did that till 2014, you stayed professional till 2014. You didn't just think, right, I'll go piss now, I've stopped. You continued with the boxing, and like we were talking to Gary before, you're changing people's lives, you've got your own gym in Reddish. Tell us a little bit about that.
After the box all my career, you know what was what was a blessing for me in disguise was, after I boxed Brandon Rios, I was supposed to fight Gavin Reese in December, like 12 months after, so I went on the piss for like 6-7 months. I smashed with pure dough and I carried everyone with me, but I thought, right, fucking, I've got to get back into training. I've got to have another fight. So I ended up getting a decision to fight Gavin Reese, and I thought, right, I'm going to knuckle down now. I've lost to Kevin Mitchell, I've lost to Gavin Reese. I can't afford to lose another fight in the trot. So I really, really knuckled down, and I got myself into top nick. And I got to 1 week before the fight, and I trained 10 weeks, and trust me when I say, this is the first time in my whole career where I trained 10 weeks without being on the piss and that. So I worked my ass off. I got to 1 week before the fight, and I had my last sparring session against Paul Truscott, and Paul Truscott was my chief sparring partner for most of my career. Anyway, so I absolutely did a top job on him, and I thought, you know what, I'm fucking ready, this is the best I've ever been, this is top nick. Anyway, I went upstairs, had a shower, come downstairs, and I got a phone call, my manager went, fight's off. I went, why, what's up with him? He went, it's not him, it's you. I went, why, what's up? He went, you've failed your brain scan. I put you on the phone, put him on the phone. He went, I think you got cancer on the brain, mate, you can't fight, you're going to have to go to the hospital today.
On the music and entertainment scene for over 40 years, long time that fella. Before we talk about this project, how do you two know each other?
Actually, like, my mother was the one that introduced us. You tell it.
Wenatchee Tribe put me on to your mum. Yeah, and they said, listen to this boy, and then la-di-da and dee-dee-dee. And then we were asked at the end of the day to do a very simple thing, but it wasn't very simple at all. There was a, you know what I mean? And I say a nay.
I don't know how to say it.
You say potato, I say potato.
I've only seen it from the writing, so.
Okay, well, I'm say a nay. Anyway, so there was an exhibition of her the illustrations for her books that was going on a world tour, and we were asked to provide a video for that. And so I immediately went to Coco, and Carrie Lawson, who's out there somewhere, who actually sang the actual poem that runs through it, and that's running now. It's in LA at the moment, and it's just going well and well. And we used is that the right word? Coco as the muse within the whole thing, and she was the you were the theme throughout the whole thing. You were an A-nin.
Maybe a muse, I don't know.
Yeah. Or amused, I'm not quite sure. But either way, what happened was we did this, and now we have, well, we're making a tune, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
We're making one single tune. And apparently it's for Never Dream of Dying, the new Bond film.
Right. Good stuff, ain't it?
And so her and I are going to put this together.
Hello. Brilliant.
And that's basically that.
So you've got this amazing project coming up that the two of you are doing together. There'll be people watching at home now, MMTV, people in the studio audience thinking, it sounds great that, I want to follow the progress. Where do they find out more about what you're doing? Where do they find out more about your collaboration?
No, we're hideously secretive. We are dreadfully secretive, and we just do these things on the hoof, and we just make them as we make them. And, well, you will hear it.
You can find us on Facebook, obviously.
Obviously.
Well, we've done a few collaborations before, so we've got a couple of videos out there, obviously, I think with Anise Nin and Colette.
Yeah.
And you can find that on Facebook. I don't know which page it's on, but you can follow us that way.
Stunned and slightly amazed. And so that's exactly what we do.
Well, listen, it's really, really great to hear you about your project. Thank you for joining us on MMTV. You get yourself to the bar, pal, yeah? Go and get yourself a drink. Will you please make some noise? It's been brilliant having them on the show. Coco and Shino, thank you. Cheers, fella.
Thank you very much.
No problem, pal. Okay, now then, we have got some more live music coming up in a little bit with Alias Kid, but we have got a very, very special guest indeed. Will you please welcome to MMTV 7, if we can ask you to keep the noise down in the studio a little bit, please. If you could please welcome to MMTV 7, the British heavyweight champion, Hughie Fury. Who's not here? You can tell he's live. He's running late. We are going to get him on soon. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go over here now. In fact, let me make my way over here. We're going to introduce you to a band now that 4 years ago in 2015, they released an album called Revolt to Revolt. They are one of the biggest bands at the time. They looked like they were going to be one of the biggest bands from Manchester. I remember absolutely loving the album. I remember going into town, into HMV. I went to A, picked up every copy of the Alias Kid album and put them all the way along the front, as proper fans do, so that everyone could see this album. They disappeared. They've been off the scene for a few years. The last episode of MMTV, we had Maz on telling us about where the band have been. You can watch that again on the YouTube channel. But tonight they're back. On the 2nd of February, they've got a sold-out performance at the Deaf Institute, the return gig. But this is the first live performance for a few years. It is unbelievable to have them back. They are one of the best bands from Manchester of a generation. Will you please put your hands together for Alias Kid?
Woo, woo, woo. 2, 1. Yeah. 2, 2. We are the shining light. We are the dark of night. We're gonna take our lives 'cause it's all gone wrong. We are the perfect storm. We are the seventh born. They're gonna take it all 'cause it's all gone wrong. We are the summer rain. We are the people's pain. They try to take our name, but it's all gone wrong. We are what you see. We are the meant to be. We're always gonna be, 'cause it's all gone wrong. Did you ever realize? Did you ever realize? Did you ever realize? eyes. You're all socially hypnotized. You ever be the one? Will you ever be long gone? Will you ever get it on? 'Cause it's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. 'Cause it's all gone wrong. 'Cause it's all gone wrong. Cheers, okay. Is he here yet? Yeah, thanks. This next one's called History of No One, which is basically about my band. 6 a.m. No one knows the time. The sound drags me down, but it's mine. It all comes back to you, the stupid things you do. That's all you got to get you through. 'Cause I got nothing inside. All my dreams are lies. On and on we go. I don't need your life to flow with mine. Your will brings me down all the time. It all comes back to you and the stupid shit you do. That's all you got to get you through. 'Cause I got nothing inside. 'Cause all my dreams are lies. On and on we go. 'Cause I got nothing to say. Getting through the day. On and on we go. 'Cause I got nothing to hide. I got nothing to hide. I got nothing to say. Because I got nothing inside. All my dreams are lies. On and on we go. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Cheers, fuck you. Our bass player Chris will fight anyone, anytime in this ring, right now. No takers, you see. He's got earplugs in. He's got earplugs in. This next one's called Shot Through. Just waiting for the weekend, get off my head every day. I get around and maybe set a new trend. I got something to say. Being around this, no one ever told me dry. Heard you fading away. getting colder. You remember my name. The more you try, the more they keep you under. They like to kick when you're down. Better breathe out, cause I'll crash your thunder when I'm coming around. Better pray that someone's gonna save ya. Sick and tired of your lies. Won't be running where I'm gonna take ya. You know we all gotta die. Wanna see them all. You up? Shot through. Live my life just waiting for the weekend. Get off my head every day. Get around and maybe set a new trend. I got something to say. Being around is no one ever told ya. You fucking faded away. Hear my sound and now you're getting colder. You remember my name. I wanna see them all. You want? Shot boom. Shot through! 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 Shot through!